Hey guys, today we're doing another What I Eat in a Day, and we're starting off obviously with breakfast. We are very into overnight oats at the minute, and we love doing the oats mixed with the chia seeds. It's super easy. It's kind of like a nice little meal prep thing. You can do it the night before, or you can do it kind of at the weekend in advance. And you just know when you wake up, that is one meal that's sorted and one less decision to kind of worry about. And as we're moving into the kind of warmer-ish days, it's nice to have kind of like a fresh, healthy breakfast to start the day. So yeah, we did the overnight oats the night before, put them in the fridge, and then we topped that with some nice berries and nut butter. But yeah, any nice little bits that you've got in the cupboard. And we always start our day with coffee as well, and lately I've been drinking decaf, and found a really nice one. It's the Chilli decaf ground coffee, and I can't really taste the difference anymore, but I don't know if I've just forgotten what normal coffee tastes like, but it's really tasty, and I have it with some nice frothy oat milk. And then Charlie, yeah, he has his black coffee, which he has every day, multiple times a day. So we start the day off with them. And then we had our breakfast around 10:30ish. Neither of us are the kind of people that wake up and are like super hungry straight away. We kind of wait a few hours, usually when we've kind of like started work, and then we have breakfast around then. So yeah, we had these overnight oats with nut butter and berries and syrup. It was delicious. We need to go to the shops to get some stuff for lunch, and we're thinking a kind of like open sandwich situation. We tried this like tofu ricotta thing the other day by Rainbow Plant Life, so we're gonna give that a go but make our own version with like our own toppings and stuff. So we need to go to the shops, and I need to wash my boots.
You say you need, I'm gonna be the one washing your boots.
I need to wash my boots because I don't do things like that.
Yeah, they're a bit too muddy. Yeah? What's that one? Yeah, go for it. So we're on the way back from the shop, and Freya has pulled a classic move. And the flowers you're carrying? And what do I get to carry? Toilet paper. Great thing about this sort of like tofu ricotta or like whipped tofu kind of blended tofu thing is that it's quite thick, so it's really great for spreading. It's really good for spreading on like sandwiches or toast or anything like that.
We've made a tofu ricotta before, but we make it with silken tofu, which does work really well for things like pasta, like stuffed pasta shells and stuff like that. But I think this firm tofu definitely makes it more spreadable, like you were saying, and they do taste quite different. I'd say using a firm tofu gives it more of like an earthy flavour, and the silken tofu kind of is a bit more light and creamy and fresh.
So what we're going to do to make our sandwich filling a bit more interesting is adding some chopped spinach in. So if you think like spinach and ricotta pasta and stuff like that.
I'm going to chop it nice and small so it's less noticeable. This is a great way of adding more veggies into your diet, like especially if you've got kids that don't really want to eat green vegetables. It's kind of hidden in with the like nice cheesy, creamy tofu ricotta. So we've added our spinach in with our tofu ricotta and I'm just going to fold it all in together.
So we're going for nice big thick slices because we're going to do this as an open faced sandwich.
Do you think they're thick slices?
Well, they're not thin slices.
I'd say they're regular.
They're regular, nice regular.
Big thick slices like that.
Yeah, that's chunky.
So how many slices do we want? 2 each?
Yeah.
Cute.
We've also got this wild garlic pesto that we're going to put on the sandwich that my parents actually made and gave to us. I've not tried it, so I'm just going to try it now. It's really nice. It's quite strong, but it's got a really good earthy taste to it, so I think it'll go really well with the tofu. Look how green that is. So it worked out?
Really nice. The tomato is really nice and fresh with like the kind of earthy tofu ricotta, and then the pesto, it is strong but we've only put a bit on and it isn't too overpowering with all the kind of other things going on.
I think that's the thing, like the ricotta is quite like a delicate flavour, the tomatoes are quite a delicate flavour. So if you put too much pesto on it would like blast everything out.
And really good.
Yeah? Nice. So it's turned out to actually be a really sunny afternoon and we've been sat on our laptops after lunch, which was a really good lunch.
It was really good and really filling.
Yeah.
I'm still very full from
all of that, like,
good sign.
Good, firm tofu protein goodness.
Protein.
But yeah, the sun's come out, we've been on our bums for a bit too long, so we've decided to go for a walk.
Yes, a little afternoon stroll in the sun, maybe go and see some blossom trees.
Yeah. So we'll take you guys with us, see what pretty blossoms we can find.
Yeah,
and come back and do more work.
We try and get out for a walk most days, and because we work from home, we're super lucky that we can kind of like be quite flexible and choose when to go out, and we're also really lucky that we have so many nice green spaces around us in Bristol. We went to Brandon Hill today and it's got such nice views over Bristol and all the blossom trees are out, so yeah, it was a nice little midday break from work.
Very nice. Except me in the background. So it has just gone 6, which means it's right about dinner time, so I'm going to start by making the chili for this evening.
So I know it's very easy to kind of look at people's lives online these days and kind of compare yourself and your own life. So just wanted to like have a little disclaimer to say that I know this is a what I eat in a day, but it's more kind of to give you guys like some inspo for your meals throughout the day, like your breakfast, lunch and dinner. And this isn't to say that this is every single thing that we've eaten or do eat in a day. So yeah, just to bear that in mind, and this is hopefully more just going to give you some ideas for your meals.
So I've just realised in the middle of cooking this chili that when I went to the shop the other day, I accidentally bought 1 tin of tomatoes instead of 3, so I'm going to have to pop out back to the shop now. Actually, Freya just reminded me that we do have 2 packs of tomatoes. So I think I can put these in a sort of food processor and blitz them up and make, hopefully, enough tomatoes for this recipe.
So chili is definitely one of our favourite easy weeknight meals. You can make it in huge batches and it can last you throughout the week. also please ignore how gross that tomato looks. I know it isn't looking that appetizing, but you got to trust the process because it does turn out very delicious and it does look a lot more normal in the end. Just trust.
So this is essentially the chili done now. All I need to do is add a little bit of cocoa powder for some like earthy, rich chocolatiness. And now we're going to get on with making the little potatoes that are going to go alongside this. This is more potatoes than we're going to eat today, but this will make really good leftovers too. And the last thing that I'm preparing at the moment is also softening some cashews to make a cashew cream. So now everything is cooking, just sort of like looking after itself, proper easy dinner. What I'm going to do now is put on some music and do the washing up, so I've got less to do later on. So as you can see, our chili is now cooked, and so are our little potatoes, our little roasties. So you can serve this all up now.
There are so many ways that you can have chili. We sometimes do it with rice, but today we went for the roast potatoes and had it with the cashew cream on top, and it was so delicious, so warming. Even though it is springtime, it is just one of our favourite meals.
So whilst I was doing the washing up, well, after I finished the washing up, there was still a bit of time before the food was all done. So I used that time to bake some peanut butter cookies. Well, I just showed you. I've made a chocolate chip peanut butter cookie tray bake. We'll have to cut them apart later, but that will be a nice little pudding. How is it? Yeah?
No.